Being a winner is a curse. It doesn't matter how much you've won before. You're not a winner till you win again.
Signer trying to get to the edge and does. Out across midfield, Signer with a head of steam. Breaks it inside the 20. He will take it to the house. Gonna go deep. Caught. Touchdown. Oh, baby. What an answer from the Warhawks.
She don't want to strip no more, don't want to hit that pole. Get my old plug, I get it in and go.
Happy homecoming and welcome to tonight's football game between the Arrowhead Warhawks and the Hamilton Chopping Wood Chargers. I am Ryan Andrews, joined as always by Michelle Verkler and Andy Johnson. Michelle, Andy, happy homecoming.
Happy homecoming!
Happy Hoko, as the kids say, and what a night to kind of kick off the activities or keep them going after the homecoming pep assembly today. Beautiful night, and if you're looking for a good football game, you found it.
This is it.
Yes, we have the premier event in all of Wisconsin tonight. Two potential Division I number one seeds battling tonight here at Taraska Stadium. Arrowhead is coming here tonight, trying to catch up, I believe, in the Classic 8 conference. I believe that they're one game behind. And Sussex Hamilton is from the Greater Metro, and they're doing really well over there.
This is what they call the crossover game.
Yeah, the crossover game. It gives the Greater Metro Arrowhead that needed game since there have been some teams removed from the Classic 8. It does not affect the standings in the Classic 8, however. So win or loss here does not help us anyway for the chase for the Classic 8. However, Ryan and Michelle, you hit it on the head earlier. In terms of playoff seeding, this is the first year they've implemented that new matrix, if you will, and if it ended today, before this game started, Arrowhead would have had the number one overall seed based off their strength of schedule. So it's about the teams you play, it's about the teams you play, even if you have a loss to them, how they go on and compete in the rest of the year. So both teams are sitting right now with a one seed. Arrowhead ranked number one, Sussex Hamilton not that far behind at the third seed. So they both would be number one seeds. So they might not be playing for the Classic 8 tonight, but you bet both teams are playing to stay in that driver's seat for the one seeds going into the playoffs, because as you both know, having those home playoff games is so crucial if you want to make a deep run here in late October, early November.
Absolutely. So we have about 8 minutes until kickoff, and let's talk a little bit about that pep rally we saw today. I guess I'll start with the highlight, the staff versus student basketball game.
That was our highlight, yes.
It was a riveting game. The students had a lead at halftime. The freshmen, sophomores, and juniors were playing against the staff in the first half. But then in the second half, the seniors came out, and a lot of the crowd was pretty hyped up, thinking that the seniors were going to really drop the hammer and extend the lead. But what they didn't count on was Mr. Hogue
and Mrs. Murison
catching fire.
Yeah, you look at the students' reaction, and it's almost as if they are in disbelief that teachers could be also athletes.
Teachers have skills.
I think what they found out is what I found out early on when I joined a slow pitch league right out of high school. And you think with all that athleticism that you were going to dominate something like that, but the best slow pitch teams were the ones that had a bunch of veteran, older gentlemen on it that had been around a while, and I think our staff had shown that their experience has paid off once again. So I guess 1-0 for the staff in the staff basketball. But what else highlights do we have coming from the?
Okay, well, not to just give all the credit to the staff, I will say that in the staff versus student air mattress race. The students definitely dominated that.
And there was some cheating.
Cheating by the staff, mind you. The students took the staff to town on that
they
one.
took the high road on that one.
I didn't. Yeah, they probably didn't ask me to do that on purpose. I don't know if I would have, if that mattress would have lasted. I thought about that running and just popping that and how embarrassing that would have been. But yeah, the staff did a good job. The students won that. Coming back and having that in the actual gym.
Yes.
It reminds me of what a pep assembly
should be.
With the pep band, the sound reverberating throughout the gym. It's packed. The years where we have it on the field, it just does not compare. And man, it brings you back to those fun times that high school can have, those memories that are outside of just the teaching hours and the camaraderie, the cheers. Just was smiling ear to ear to have that back in the gym today.
Happy children.
Yeah, absolutely. So big shout out to Arrowhead Student Senate who organized that, led of course by Mrs. Varsos and Ms. Gordon. And but mostly to the student leaders who really took care of business and did a lot of work to make that happen today.
I have to tell you, at our little staff tailgate that we had, Mrs. Varsos was commending our varsity senior football players for being some of the first kids to get loud in the gym and being student leaders there like they are out here.
Yeah, well,
absolutely, I would agree with that. They were loud, they were clapping, they were getting everything going.
I will commend. It was a great setup, But on the flip side, there's a couple times a year as a coach, a former coach, that worried me, and it's when we had days off and the kids were at home and they play on a Friday. Just because it's out of routine. And then homecoming can also be a nervous time for coaches because not only is it out of routine, but you're expending a lot of energy and emotion at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Playing musical chairs.
Donut eating contest. I would always tell the players they're there to be participants by sitting and relaxing, not doing the activities. We had a couple players that joined in the activities. So one of the keys I want to look forward to, Ryan, Michelle, just besides that, the whole week it can be kind of exhausting. It's dress up. It's making the plans for going to homecoming, where you're going to go, getting that stuff ready. So good teams can keep the distractions out. They don't let these types of things affect them. But I want to see our start. Last time we were home, we started out on fire when we took on a Conwalk. We carried that through to some really good play, especially that overtime victory against McGuanago. Can we ride and continue that momentum? Will our senior leaders, as we talked about it, Michelle, will they make sure that our team is ready to play tonight? It's one of the things I want to check right away, first quarter. What is our attitude? Are we flying around to the ball? Do we look sharp? Penalties, mistakes. If we can limit those, if we can get those out, then I can stop worrying about if homecoming has affected our players.
My prediction is that this is exactly what we're going to see. A nice, crisp, clean game by the Warhawks tonight. And let's see them as they come through the tunnel right now, through the fireworks, past the Hawkettes. Here come your Warhawks!
Yes.
And the attentive viewers might have noticed the first one running out there was number 15. We haven't seen him play all season. Harper Hughes is back, ladies and gentlemen.
What a great sign if you're an Arrowhead fan to see number 15, senior Harper Hughes, back on the field after knee injury.
Under the direction of Mr. Ryan Meisel and Mr. Jacob Lansich.
Michelle, that has been going off pretty much every home game. It startles you every time.
Every time. Surprises me every time.
What a wonderful slice of Americana. Friday Night Lights, homecoming football, the huge American flag courtesy of the Heartland Fire Department, and then the fireworks show. I'm excited.
Fireworks show. I hope we see some fireworks. You have two teams that are very familiar with one another. Met last playoffs, first round. Arrowhead won 29-14. Is that correct? Oh, that score correct?
That is correct, yes.
Feels like they met two other times previous in the playoffs as well. So there is a lot of familiarity with this team. Neighboring school district.
In your aisle. Thank you.
And Arrowhead did win the toss earlier. They elected to defer to the second half. They'll be kicking to start the game. I think you're going to see two very similar style offenses tonight. We came off the last couple weeks, Muskego and McGuanago, very run-heavy, run-first teams. While Sussex Hamilton is going to want to try and establish a run, they are much more willing to air it out as well. Their quarterback has put up some good numbers this year already for Sussex Hamilton.
They're coming off a very high-scoring game last week. That was also an emotional game for them, as that was the 18th birthday of the player that died last spring.
Oh. Okay.
All right, folks, here we go. Evan Wozniak back to kick. Smart money is on this thing going through the end zone. Sure enough, there it goes. Nice kick for Wozniak.
Oh! Yeah, Arrowhead player just trip over a line there, it looks like.
Yeah, the floor is a little slippery today.
We saw some players slipping pregame.
Got that kind of cold, that dew a little bit.
Yeah,
keep an eye on
that's
that.
Olmitter that took the spill.
And sound like a broken record, Ryan Michelle, but on defense, you're going to want to focus on middle linebacker number 0, Brendan Foley.
Always.
Outside linebacker number 1, Ethan Curley. They are the team's leading tacklers. Quick snap.
And a first down on the first play.
Pass complete.
And you're going to see at some point as they go, I don't know, the defense a little concerned because Hamilton has the ability to go up-tempo. So they're going to really try and get a lot of plays in really quick and trying to catch the defense off guard.
All right, QB is going to run it up the middle. Short gain.
So I know this defense, they're going to jump back. They're going to want to get set. They know Hamilton, as they're starting to look over the side, they're lined up already looking for the play. So you can just see how quick these plays are going to start coming at our defense.
All right, pass.
Oh, got a hand on
Oh,
it!
intercepted!
Intercepted, Arrow!
Number 27, Tarkowski takes it away.
5-4 tips it. 5-4 tips it, I think.
That's a disciplined team. They got set. They were prepared for that tempo, and they were ready for it. And you saw, was that number 1 got his hand up and tipped it?
Was it? I thought maybe it was Tristan.
It
No?
might have been Big Tasty, as his fans affectionately
Oh,
call
was
him.
it? Okay.
I think he was really excited after. I don't know.
Well, what a start. Defense coming out. Fired up. Donuts did not hinder our players today. See if our offense can capitalize. Bunch set. Something new.
All right, it's going to be a pass on first down to 82.
Great pickup.
Nice gain on the first down. I mean, on the first play, on first down.
I like that. It's not a formation I have seen a lot of.
And Crowley.
3 receivers to the one side.
Second and 4.
Positive play on first down, though. I like it.
Yeah, Crowley's putting together a nice season this year. One of Hanson's favorite targets. This one's going to be a Signer run. Well defended by the Chargers.
Signer on the carry.
Yeah, we know they're going to be really tested to try and keep Jacob in check. He ran for, I think, 290 plus yards in that playoff victory last year. So he had 2 really big runs in that game. So they're going to try and keep him bottled up. Easier said than done, though, with Jacob Signer.
That'll bring up 3rd and 5 here for the Warhawks.
I think he had more yards in that game than he currently has on the season.
Another handoff to Signer. Spin move, but again, nowhere to go. Number 1 with the big tackle.
Interesting play call. It almost as if they're setting up to go for it on 4th down, and it looks like we have the heavy package coming in. I don't know if this is field goal or Foley time, but there is a heavy shift in package. It just looks like they're doing a field goal here. This is going to be a monster field goal.
Ethan Curley to hold. Bento to snap.
52-yarder.
Cam DeBoer has been very impressive this year. In the paper, they were talking about how he's they think he's one of the best kickers in the state. And the kick is up. It's going to get in. Field goal is good. Hey!
Has been absolutely lights out this year for Arrowhead.
How long was that?
52-yarder in my estimate. We kicked it from the 42 right in the end zone. Is 10 yards. What a weapon. I mean, you barely have to cross half or midfield before you're into Cameron DeBoer's range. And I tell you, I cannot be more shocked at his development, ladies and gents. And I kid you not, he was my extra point field goal kicker as a freshman. His extra points barely crossed over. And now he's in range at 52.
Wow. You just don't see that
You don't see that.
in high school.
Well, just his consistency.
And his confidence.
His confidence and his consistency. I don't want to jinx it, but he has been on a heater. Arrowhead capitalizing. Their offense kind of puttered there. They didn't get much going in those first 3 plays. A pass, a run, and a run. Very conservative out of the gates. But I guess you don't need much when you got Cameron DeBoer kicking for you.
All right, so now Evan Wozniak back in for the kickoff. This one's lower. This one will be returned. It's cross the 10, cross the 20. Oh, nice move there. Cutting to the 40-yard line. Great return there by the Chargers, and good tackle by Wozniak to bring him down.
Second series now here for Hamilton. Tip interception last time. They had a little up-tempo going. We'll see what they elect to do here this series. They got 2 linemen on their offensive line that are Division I talents, averaging about 300 pounds.
Oh, nice play there. Of course, Brendan Foley, the newly crowned musical chairs champion.
And they talk about competitors, the great ones just compete at everything. And we got a glimpse of it where Brendan Foley was throwing, everybody around, including the girls.
I think
girls,
he hip checked
knocking
one
them
of the
down to the ground.
volleyball
And he
girls.
was the musical chairs champion. How that translates to the field, it's just a competitor. A lot of time.
All right, a lot of time rolling. Oh, big hit there by Foley.
Brought down by Foley, brings up 3rd and 5.
He had a lot of room. It was a good job swarming. You can see that offensive line. They got great size, and they gave that quarterback a lot of time. So Arrowhead, they're going to have to see if they can find other pressure, bringing blitzes if they want to get to this quarterback. Because, again, you see him scrambled, wide open, first down.
Yeah, Erdman had all the time in the world that time.
Absolutely. He had time to survey, go through his reads, and then he escaped and found an open guy. It's hard for the defense, especially the cornerbacks, to cover that long. You know, you lose track of where the guys are. So see if Arrowhead can figure out a way to get some movement up front on the D-line.
All right, 1st and 10. It's going to be a run. Nice job keeping it to a 5-yard gain there. The tackle was Tarkowski.
Again, getting set. This up-tempo offense for Hamilton.
Erdman hands it off again. A nice bounce to the right by number 33, but brought down short of the first down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, flag on the play.
Late flag.
They're going to call horse collar on that.
Yeah, I could, that's what I was thinking too, but it did look like he had his hand on his shoulder pad, so back judge probably had a better look at it.
Personal foul. Horse collar tackle. Defense.
Yeah, it was hard for me to tell if he had the shoulder pad
I
or not,
was
but
afraid.
it definitely looked odd.
Yeah, and it's hard too because, as he's running, are you pulling him down from the side or are you pulling him straight down? And it's a little wiggle room and it's hard to tell, but as it sits, Hamilton's sitting in really good position here.
Yeah, we have 1st and 10 here from the 25-yard line for Hamilton. Erdman drops back, looking to pass.
Oh, got
goes
off.
right. Oh, he had a guy wide open on the right, but he couldn't connect.
Yeah,
That was intended
It was-
for Alex.
It was a nice pass.
first part of that route was covered. What happens is kind of that backyard football where he broke contain, he was dancing around in the backfield, and then they're on a scramble drill. So if you're short as a receiver, if your route is short, you break it off towards the end zone. And those double move or those backyard football plays are really, really hard to stop if you're the cornerback. So Hamilton did a really good job of utilizing that time in the backfield for the quarterback.
All right, 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Erdman looking to pass again, rolling right. Oh, incomplete. I believe. Oh, never mind. I apologize. That was caught. Great catch there. And that'll be a 1st down.
And look at how fast they're going. And so what we're not able to do is sub. We've done a good job throughout the years of getting fresh bodies on the D-line, but they go too fast for us to be able to do that.
Erdman keeps it himself running up close to that goal line, brought down at the 2. So now it's 1st and goal, I believe. And here come a few subs hurrying to get in there.
Nothing like a 50-yard sprint to then try and have to stop the play.
And it's a run. I think he's short. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now I noticed, Andy, those defenders, while they were running out, they were running like back instead of going straight across. Is there any sort of rule about where you can leave the field?
Just
Because it would have been faster for them to.
Like, can you go out the
right
end zone or
across.
anything, or do you have to just come straight to the side? I'm just curious.
That's a great question. I don't know.
Okay.
I've never seen anybody exit out of the end zone.
Yeah, I wonder if there's rules against it. I'm not sure. All right, 2nd and goal here. Erdman waits for the snap. He keeps it himself. Hamilton is celebrating. We'll wait for the rule from the officials. It is in.
Hamilton.
Touchdown.
What an answer by Hamilton after that field goal. They move rather quickly down the field and punch it in on that quarterback keeper.
Yeah, great response very quickly. And this is turning out to be an exciting game so far, as predicted.
Yeah, I mean, with the points scored last week, we know Hamilton can put up points in a hurry on the offense.
And the PAT is good. 7-0 Hamilton. We have 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Kick is good.
So we'll see how Aaron responds. Hopefully we can put a drive together. That defense was really pushed to their limits in that last drive, trying to get them on the sideline, get their breath, get some water, get some adjustments made.
Kicking off for the Chargers, Tommy Tabalik. Deep for the Warhawks, Hyman and Reynolds.
See if we can't get our own Jacob Signer going here this drive.
Yep, and here's Ryan Hyman with the return. He's across the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Hyman on return brings up an orthopedic associate.
So Arrowhead's offense gets their second crack here. They came away with a field goal. Going to look for a touchdown on this drive.
Yeah, I'd like to see a response here, a little adversity for this team, but they're used to it. They've been through quite the grind with this schedule in Classic 8. Hamilton coming in, you can tell their sidelines is fired up, and we have to match that intensity here early in the game and see if Arrowhead can get some sort of spark going on offense now.
First and 10. Hansen's waiting for the ball. Signer to his left. And it's going to be a quick pass over to Crowley. Nice gain of 6 on the play.
Pass complete.
Another good first down play, first down throw. Good job at Crowley, but even better job. You can only run that play if you really trust your blocking on the perimeter. If you don't trust that blocking by your other receivers, that play can get blown up, can get intercepted. But Arrowhead receiver is doing a really, really good job blocking.
Second and 3 here. And Hansen rolls to his right, looking to throw. He goes across the middle. Oh, great catch there. Wow.
Is that
Brody Kugler hauled that in for a while there. It looked like he and a Hamilton defender were kind of wrestling over the ball.
That was a dangerous pass. You know, one of the golden rules you say as to the quarterbacks is you can't throw the ball back towards the middle of the field, especially when you're rolling to your right. You don't want to throw it back in the middle. And Nolan gets away with one there, and a 50-50 ball. Arrowhead comes up with it, first down.
All right, first and 10 here from the 45. Signer's got it. Oh, brought down,
Face
gain of
mask.
1.
Signer on the carry.
Yeah, Arrowhead coming out, throwing on the first couple plays there. They're trying to soften up that Hamilton defense. A little tough sledding right now for Jacob Signer. Look at different ways we can maybe try and get this run game going, whether it's pulling some guards and tackles or, screen plays. What are the other ways you can get Jacob Signer the ball?
Second and 8 here.
oh,
Hansen handles the snap nicely. Quick pass. Good job there by Hyman. That is a first down, Warhawks.
Yeah, you can see that they're putting an 8-man box on the line of scrimmage. So they're putting 8 people for Hamilton by the football. They really want to see if Nolan Hansen is going to be able to beat them, it looks like. So they're taking what they're giving them. And if they're going to put 8 guys, don't try and run into an 8-man front because you don't have enough people to block.
All right, Hansen rolling to his left, looking to throw. He's got a guy open. Oh! That was in and out of the hands of Jackson Brunner.
You can see that they don't mind rolling Nolan to his left or right. I have taken back what I said to him about not being able to run very much, as he had a 37-yard scamper to get Arrowhead on the board against Mwanago. And he can roll to his left, puts that ball right on the numbers. That's a ball Brunner's got to come up with.
All right, so the Warhawks will try it again. 2nd and 10 here from the 45. Quick pass this time. Oh, and Hyman dropped it. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's the issue when you don't have a running game going. Passes are great, but if they, 2 drops and now you're at 3rd and long, and so Arrowhead taking what the defense is giving them, right? They have a tough box to run into with the numbers, but then you got to make the plays for the receivers.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 from the 45. And it's going to be a timeout.
Looked like some confusion. It looked like Brody Kruger did not know what the play was, and Arrowhead smartly takes a timeout. You might as well get on the same page. And the Hamilton faithful has shown up. It's tough to hear over there. It's a road game for them, but they made the trip over, and they were loud there and encouraging their team. And so Arrowhead with a pretty vital 3rd down here.
I think there was some confusion on the line there too, Andy.
Now
We had a substitution coming in on the line, and I think there was some confusion there too.
Remember, even if we don't get a 1st down, Morton Deering, Cameron DeBoer's range here from earlier. So I think they kicked it from about the 42 last time, a couple yards away. But Arrowhead, if you're Arrowhead, you would want nothing more to pick this up and keep that defense on the sidelines.
Hansen in the shotgun. Signer to his right. 3 receivers right. 1 to I'm left. 1 to the right. Throw up the middle.
Yes,
Harper
first
Hughes.
down.
First
Harper
catch.
Hughes.
First down and then
What a
some.
sign for Arrowhead is 15. Coming back. He's one of those guys that has elite speed to match with Ryan Hyman, and now him coming back, just adding another weapon to that Arrowhead offense. What a sight to see him back contributing on a big play.
Yeah, the Western Michigan recruit finally back on the field, and I believe he will be a difference maker for the Warhawks going forward. 1st and 10 from the 32. Hansen's going to pass again. He's going to air it out to the right to nobody.
Yeah, miscommunication there between Nolan and the receiver. Again, taking a deep shot there. I get it. Our line has been holding up really well on the pass pro. But if you're Arrowhead at some point, you got to kind of find a run game here. Really pass heavy. What can we do to get Jacob Signer the ball? He's too electric to not find a way to keep pounding the ball with him.
Second and 10. And here we go, another Signer run. Oh, nice move to make them miss. A lot of jockeying, but no real yardage gain.
Yeah, it's tough. He's down, and that is not a good sign for Arrowhead.
This looks different than a cramp.
Yeah, Jacob Signer, the electric running back, in some obvious pain on the field here. He's getting tended to by the training staff, and we'll provide an update when there is one. All right, we're hearing some applauding, or you are hearing some applauding. That is Jacob Signer being helped off of the field. Now he's walking on his own, but clearly favoring a leg or knee or ankle.
Yeah, I mean, the good news here is that he is now on his own body weight, and so he's able to put some weight on it. That's typically a good sign. You know, a sprain, you know, he's upset as he should be because he's a competitor and wants to be in this game, but hopefully it's not a major injury.
Ooh, incomplete pass there.
Intended for Hughes.
And that'll bring up 4th down and 10 from the 32. I imagine the field goal unit coming out here.
Larksfield, Cam DeBoer. Even Curly to hold, Vento to snap.
Yeah, it's an injury on the one of his right side. So I don't want to speculate what it is because I have no idea, but that's where the injury is located.
Another long field goal opportunity here. Looks like a 50-yarder as opposed to a 52 from the first drive.
Come on, buddy.
The kick is up. And no good this time.
Had the leg and just missed it a little bit there. So keep your head up, Cameron Boer. I mean, those are long shots, and that was close. Just didn't quite make it. Now in high school, because it does go into the end zone, it's not from the spot where they kicked it. So it is a touchback. So Hamilton will take over on the 20. As long as that ball gets to the end zone.
That makes sense because that prevents you from just doing that when you're way touched back instead of a punt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's worth taking a shot on those long ones as long as you know your kicker can get to the end zone. All right, Arrowhead's defense coming out. They got an interception in the first series, and then Hamilton scored a touchdown in the second. See what adjustments they made. If nothing else, Arrowhead's offense gave them some time, moved the ball, flipped the field for them. See if they can't put their own stop here.
All right, run up the middle
Two
there.
run plays, stopped, bringing up a 3rd down. So, again, tempo is great when it's working, but now you see how fast that Hamilton could turn this ball right back over to Arrowhead. You go fast, and you get a couple stops, you're putting that defense right back out. So, Arrowhead, big stop here. See if they can take the momentum back from Hamilton here.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 7
See
here.
if we can't get a pass rush. Look for Arrowhead to see maybe blitz, bring an extra defender. And there is some pressure.
There's
He's
the
scrambling
pressure.
now. He's
Yes.
gonna jump.
He heaves
Go
it up.
get it! Go get it!
Oh my gosh!
so
Hamilton
good.
is down with it. First down. What a catch
jump
by
pass
number
through the hands. Hail Mary. Ill-advised throws turns into a big pickup for Hamilton. Oh my gosh. Just when you think you've seen it all, that's just the way it goes. See if they can respond here.
Yeah, that was a very fortunate play for Hamilton.
Oh, there's a holding!
Clean!
That is an absolute hold.
Play, fully under pressure.
Even I knew that.
Coach Harris is not pleased, and neither is Brandon
Ms.
Foley
Verkler.
or Miss
And
Verkler.
absolutely clothesline tackled. Unbelievable.
Oh, sorry, Coach. I just didn't see it. Oops, that's okay. That happens. Got to play through it. 2nd and 10 here from the 37.
Well, one way you can stop Brendan Foley is to hold him, I guess,
Yep.
illegally.
Oh, and there comes a flag.
There's a makeup
A
foul.
makeup flag.
Holding on the previous play.
Illegal shift. Offense. Foul good.
Okay.
Still 7 now.
So they'll bring up 2nd and 15 now from the 32 this time. It does not feel like we are still in the first quarter,
A lot has happened.
but it is 2:23 to go in the quarter. 3 Arrowhead, 7 Hamilton.
I like that they're retaping Jacob's ankle. It
Yeah.
kind of gives me hope that they're going to get some more tape on there and see if he can't go.
All right, 2nd and 15. Erdman waits for the snap. He's got it, and he's being chased by Foley. Get him! Oh.
Enough to affect that throw. And it seems like we are starting to get that pressure. The quarterback's still just able to get the ball out. Good adjustments here. 3rd and long. Watch for the Hail Mary through 4 hands reception play.
I mean, that'll get
scouting
you.
report. But they do have to be disciplined here. Nothing behind them. Watch screenplays. Do your job and try and get off the field here for Arrowhead's defense.
Erdman looking to his left. Now scrambling. Being chased, and there's a flag.
And
And that is going to be
It'll be
caught
holding.
but out of bounds, so
think-
incomplete.
yeah, I think you decline this. It brings up 4th and
4th and 15.
15.
Holding. Offense.
I think we all yelled hold from the stands and then the ref realized that is something he can call. So, yes, that is my job, and he did it that play.
Oh.
Great job, Arrow defense. Found a way to get off the field even after that miraculous pickup. Put it back in your offense hands.
Watch Ryan Hyman.
All right, a low punt, almost blocked,
That might have
and it is
been
going to
touched,
be
maybe. I don't
touched
know.
back or touchdown at the.
Good for another AW.
I almost wonder if somebody
at the
got a little
44.
skin on that.
Yeah, they've had some success. They've had a couple block punts already this season, putting Foley charging up the middle. So another punt under duress. Really good starting field position here for Arrowhead's offense. Looking to get in the end zone for the first time tonight. Seeing what kind of changeup. How can they attack this defense now? 3rd time with the ball.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 36. All right, handoff to Craig. Jabari plows through to a gain of 2.
Gain of 3.
Yep. And this is where having a lot of experience with those other backs comes into play. Jabari Craig, Devin Nettles, they've seen the field quite a bit this year, and they're very capable. So while we kind of figure out if Jacob Steiner is going to make a return, we have a lot of faith in those 2 running backs.
He's putting his shoe on.
Hanson throws to the right. He's got Hyman. Ooh.
Targeting.
Pass complete.
3rd and short. Is that 22 Rahibian running a little bit of a fullback wing? Okay.
Yeah, Rahibi came in. So did the tight end Trey Euler.
Good. Trey Oil, good looking sophomore, getting a lot of playing time now.
It's going to be a handoff to Jabari Craig, and he's going
got
to
it.
get the first down, I believe.
Craig
He's right there.
Yep.
Where will they
they're
spot
pointing.
it? That's a first down.
Okay, good job. Jabari made the first man miss. There was some penetration in the backfield, showing off his own athleticism, and good effort for Arrow to pick up that first down as they near midfield with about 22 seconds left in this quarter.
Yep. Still 3-7. All right, Hansen hands it off to Craig again, and he's rumbling and falling to midfield.
It's interesting. I'm seeing, is this Ryan Hyman down here on close to our sidelines here?
Yes, it is.
They're playing their corner pretty close to him, and I wonder at some point if they try and take a shot deep. But Ryan Hyman has that elite speed, and you usually see their corners of other teams play 13, 14 yards off of him. Their corner's playing about 5, so I wonder if the Arrowhead staff will take a look at it and say, hey, let's take a go route here and put his speed to the test.
3, 2, 1, donate.
Okay, so folks at home, I don't know if you could hear the PA, but right now the Arrowhead fans are doing a miracle minute as we're trying to raise money. All donations are being going directly to 2 teachers in need. We have a longtime PE teacher, Mrs. Emily Martin, who is fighting cancer. And we also have Mr. Mike Hall, whose wife was recently diagnosed with ALS. So thank you to everyone who's donating. And if you're at home, the Venmo QR code can be seen on your screen if you want to maybe consider possibly donating. That would be greatly appreciated by the Arrowhead family, and specifically the Martins and the Halls.
You know, you do see the Warhawk community really coming together, and
thank you for your donations to support our 2 spectacular staff members
obviously
in their time of
2
need.
people
Thank
going
you.
through some difficult times, and when that happens, you see what type of community is surrounded by this. People are really trying to come together and help them out. So again, just look at here down on the screen here, Ryan Hyman, number 22, is playing rather close. 5-yard cushion. Again, making a first man miss. Pulls ahead, and we have a 3rd and medium here at the 50-yard line. Just not a lot of sliding up front for our running backs. Hamilton's been doing a great job stopping the run.
All right, 3rd and 6. Hansen's throwing it down the middle.
Oh.
Ooh, a dangerous pass. Hyman kind of came in and broke it up.
Yeah.
Broken up
You
by
know,
Stormican.
he's just become a favorite target, and you can see other teams. There's probably 3 guys around Ryan there, as there really wasn't an opening. Good job, Hamilton, stopping that offensive series. If you're Arrowhead, you got to go to the well and see what can you do to get this running game going, because we've become very one-dimensional
Punting for the Warhawks, Evan Wozniak.
to start this game.
Bento to snap.
Okay, here we go. Nice snap. The punt by Wozniak is a great one. Just gotten off in time.
Oh my goodness.
Gets down to the 16-yard line.
11-11 left in this half. Eventful. Still only 7-3. Arrowhead's defense tightened down last series. But I think the story of the game so far, Ryan Michelle, is Arrowhead's offense has really been limited. Besides that field goal off of the turnover, basically, they've really, really struggled to move the ball with any consistency.
All right, a run up the middle. Nice job.
Yeah, nice
to
game.
keep trucking there.
Yeah.
Big Tasty and Wozniak on the tackle.
Another run right up the middle. This time, first down, Chargers.
Yeah, good push by Hamilton. They're winning the battle up front, both offensively and defensively right now. You can see it. They got some big boys there in the tackles, right around 300 pounds, and they're getting a good push right now.
Erdman throws it to the left. Nice catch by number 2. First down.
Complete.
Olsen on the catch.
Timeout Arrowhead. That timeout sponsored by Town Bank, an anchor sponsor of Rock Athletics.
Coach is talking to one of the refs about something that he didn't like.
Shout out to the Johnson family up in Hamilton watching the game. Looking forward to getting together tomorrow, watching the Michigan game.
I guess if you like that sort of thing.
Did somebody call a timeout?
We did.
I like that. Give it a break. You can feel that Hamilton's getting in a rhythm, and they start getting those plays, and it's almost this fast break basketball style offense where they're running and gunning. And take a timeout, set your defense, get them out of that momentum, and see if you can't flip the tide here.
All right, Erdman's going to keep it rolling up the middle. Nice dive forward to gain 3.
Tripped up by Foley.
Yeah, and you can see why he's one of the leading tacklers in the state of Wisconsin, Brendan Foley. His ability to diagnose the play and act on it is unbelievable. Probably up for the runner of Defensive Player of the Year in the Classic 8 again. Just you can see how much problems he causes for the offense.
All right, 2nd and 7 here for the Chargers. Erdman, quick throw to the left. Oh, incomplete. That was dropped. Had it in the hands. Maybe thought about moving too soon before he brought it in.
Yeah, and I wonder just, with that drop in temperature, with the slick turf, we've seen a couple drops now by both sides of the ball, too. I just wonder if players are trying to get adjusted to this new weather that's not 85 degrees like it has been.
Yeah, fall kind of came out of nowhere on Monday this week. Although it has still been in the 60s midday.
Massive play here on this 3rd down and 7 for Arrowhead's defense.
3rd and 7 and Erdman's rolling to his left. And nobody's there. First down.
Yeah.
And he runs out of bounds.
You can just see the variety of play calls that they have, and they go to it. And Hamilton and their staff does a great job of dialing up the right calls. Quarterback pull on that one. Again, we're trying to get subs in, causing chaos. We got 3 receivers down here, not enough people to cover.
And Erdman's rolling to his right, and he's throwing. Oh, again, incomplete. Number 13 tried to one-arm it, but just kind of knocked it down.
Yeah, it's my get off the lawn speech right here. The effect of Odell Beckham back in the day. He's still, even in the coaching the 3rd and 4th grade flag football, everybody wants to catch it one-handed. He has 2 hands. He could have attempted to catch it with 2 hands, but elected to try and make a fancy one-hand catch. And who's that jogging off?
Oh, good. Oh, coming off.
Who's that?
I believe
29.
it is.
Kind of looks like Tark.
Looks like he's high-fiving people, so
No, I mean,
No,
it's
not Turk.
No, maybe Anthony Vetta? It was honestly kind of hard to read the number. I feel like it might have been 29, might have been 28. I think it's 29. I believe that
I
is
think
Vetta.
it was Anthony.
Anthony Vett, okay.
Yeah, he's got that hood or something, or his shirt covering his name.
I think it was 29. I think I saw when he was
Yeah,
down.
definitely. I see him now kind of jogging a little bit.
Well, either way, we are back at here, 2nd and 10.
Come on, defense.
2nd and 10 from the 47. Erdman in shotgun. All the receivers are on the left side, and he's going to run it left. Nice defense that time. Wow.
That's the type of swarm that we were waiting for, and so
yeah, it was Foley and
another person
Tarkowski.
down.
Oh no, that is Dominique Johnson down right now, I believe. He's grabbing his right leg and kind of being tended to now.
He's able to get up and walk off on his own as well, so
Dominic Johnson, the injured Warhawk.
All right, when play resumes, we'll have a 3rd and 9 from the 46. Both teams scored early, but it feels like it's been a while. A lot of good defense that we've been seeing lately. As the clock is striking, we are at 9 minutes to go in the half.
okay.
Flag thrown.
It's going to be a face mask.
4 flags on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. First down.
All right, big first down there with the penalty.
Yeah, self-inflicting wound there. Just had him bottled up. It's hard when you're trying to bring a player down and you just get your hand up on the face mask and pull it down. So another good drive by Hamilton. See if Arrowhead can clamp down here and keep him out of the end zone.
Was that on Tristan?
I'm not sure. All right, it's going to be a run by number 37, rolling up the middle. Nice gain on the play.
Brought down by Cochran.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little sideline engagement, or it feels like this is a game that's a bigger deficit. It's a 7-3 game and a little flat on our sidelines, a little flat in our crowd. I'd like to get some noise going here.
All right, Erdman with time. He's throwing it deep into the end zone. And he is out of bounds. Great catch, but out of bounds. Out of the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
He didn't think he was.
Hard to tell when you're
Hamilton
rolling
receiver
around.
had a step.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hamilton's receiver still arguing with the ref. That's never gonna work. They're not gonna go back and say you're right and reverse that call. But he felt like he got his foot in. Quickly, another 3rd down here for Hamilton.
All right, 3rd and 6.
Ooh.
And it is a QB run. Still scrambling. Nice move, cutting it up for the first down across the 15.
Yeah, it's just, again, uncharacteristic. We're missing tackles. You know, we did our job. We forced that outside run back to the inside, but there was nobody there. That's that swarm mentality where, you know, we're just not in our spots right now defensively.
1st and 10 from the 15. Handoff, run up the middle, nowhere to go.
Better penetration up front. Who's that? Is that Dom back in the ball game there?
That is indeed.
So
Johnson and Curley on the tackle. No gain on the play.
All right, quick throw to the left. He's got some room to run near the first down.
Pass complete.
it's a lot of different varieties off the same sort of motions. Really showing how hard it is to defend this Hamilton team. Is you go fast and you just have all kinds of different plays built on one another. Keeps the defense guessing.
All right, 3rd and 1 here. Erdman throwing it to the right to the end zone, way out.
Yeah, just kind of had to get rid
Incomplete.
of
Incomplete. Brings up 4th
4th
and 1.
and 1, short one. There's zero movement on Hamilton's side to bring in. No, there's. It looks like they're going to elect to go for it as opposed to kicking that field goal. What a big play here for Arrowhead. I'd love for the crowd to get up and get going here, but it is dead. 4th and 1, big play here.
And there's a timeout. Let's talk it over a little bit.
Where is our noise control? We need a noise control position here. They didn't go around and get our sidelines going.
You know, they were noisy today in English class. I don't know what's going on now.
That's a good point.
Maybe, should I go down to the student section and tell them to get out their books and read? They'll make some noise real quick.
That'll make some noise.
You gotta have that home field advantage.
You do.
And 4th and 1, you know, in a tight game here, and you can, hear a pin drop almost.
Well, and they're on the student side of the field right now, so we hear them. Come on.
I love the gamesmanship. They'll bring in the kicker to the huddle and have him pretend like he's warming his leg up, just to give the thought that they're kicking extra. Get set here. Defense is walking around.
All right,
Somebody
4th
let the crowd
and
to get
1.
loud here.
Hard to imagine Erdman doesn't just keep it and try to run it himself, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's always interesting. I always might complain about the shotgun is you snap it 5 yards to have to run it 1.
Here he goes. He's going to get it. But brought down short of the goal line. So 1st and goal here coming up for Hamilton.
Just, again, having their way.
We are at 6:27 in the half. Oh, a little tricky play there, but nothing doing. No tricking the defense. Well done. Bringing up 2nd down.
Over on the carry. No gain on the play.
Here's another run attempt, and it looks like he's going to punch it in this time.
Again.
A confusing moment where the ball hit the ground and
Fumble.
touchdown Hamilton.
It's some wild plays. I don't even know how to diagnose it. I mean, with the third down pickup that went through everybody's hands and then fumbled.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. He did fumble it into the end zone.
And then he landed on it and recovered.
Yeah, it is confirmed. Touchdown is the call.
All the momentum over on the Hamilton side, offensively and defensively, really winning their battles.
So 13-3 right now, but the PAT is good, so 14-3 Chargers.
14-3, and we're going to talk this into existence. We're going to make this happen. We're going to get a drive going for Arrowhead. Remember, we're going to get the ball to start half, so we're going to flip this where it's a 11-point game. So you can't do math all of a sudden. As Matt Harris is on the ground proposing to, he's explaining, he was on one knee to the ref. It looks like he was proposing to him.
I'm gonna have to watch that back, see what happened down there.
I think part of what they're asking was his knee down outside of the end zone. So if he picks that ball up, he's automatically down at the 1. Which is fine. It's argument, but let's get back and get our heads into what we can do now to affect the game. That's over. They're not going to go back and change that call. Arrowhead's going to have to figure out a way to make some adjustments, both offensively and defensively. Starting with offense, their running game has been non-existent to this point, really limited to just the passing game. Number 20, Jacob Seiner, our all-world running back, has been out of the game since the second series with an ankle injury. Continuing to get work on the sidelines. It looks like he's trying to figure out a way to maybe get back in this game, but it doesn't look like he's close yet. So at least for this next series or two, Arrowhead's going to have to rely on their other
Nettles
players.
had it, but he dropped it, got it back.
Go!
And he's moving across the 30.
Hang on to the ball, hang on to the ball!
Almost to the 40. Great run there by Nettles after a near disaster.
Love it. I love it. A sophomore player saying, okay, let's go. Give it a spark. Great return. Great position now. What can Arrowhead do to capitalize on it? So their run game has been slow. So what can you do? You can try and bring in some different types, maybe some power, some counter, some screen plays. Continue to roll the quarterback out, get him running and throwing.
All right, 1st and 10. Here we go from the 38. And it's a short run there. I believe that was probably Jabari Craig, but yes, indeed. Number 17, Craig. Short gain on the play.
Yeah, but still keeping it honest, right? Still, making sure that they're going to respect our run game. Even, 4 yards, that's still a positive pickup on first down.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we would take that every time. 2nd and 6. 5 minutes to go in the half. Craig again. Nice move there. Oof. Fighting for every inch he can.
Yeah, you saw he was not down.
No, he wasn't.
And
down.
that's a first down. Nice job, Craig.
Yeah, between Devin Nettles and Jabari Craig, they're just showing the not give up attitude, and I hope that's contagious on this Arrowhead sidelines. Continue to fight for extra yards. You love to see that. Picks up a first down.
Hanson looking to throw. He's
Some
rolled
time.
left, and that's going to be a
Holding.
hold on the Arrowhead team as he throws it out of bounds.
His pass incomplete. Flag on the play.
And for those of you wondering about Jacob Signer's status, you can see him right in the middle of the bottom of your screen. He's walking around with ice wrapped around that ankle. So we'll keep you updated if there's any changes with him.
Yeah, and generally those ankle injuries, you know, if you can't continue to go while you have that tape on, while you have, you know, your cleat on, it's really hard to get back in there because that swelling starts to set in, and so, you know, I'd be really surprised, especially at halftime as he sits around. He's gonna be done for, you know, today. Hopefully, we can get him back here, you know, looking ahead into the playoffs. So the good news is he is moving around.
Yeah. Okay, 1st and 20. Hand off to Craig again. This time, well defended. Going to be no gain on the play.
Yeah, there's more defenders than we have blockers, and they're putting one more defender up and really daring us to beat them in the throw game. And you can just see there's just nowhere to go. They have a good game plan. They were going to take the running game away or try to take the running game away. And second and very long here for Arrowhead.
Second and 20. Hansen in the shotgun. Craig to his left.
And just let it go against, double move with Ryan.
He's going to air it out to Ryan Hyman. He's got some space. He got it. First down, Warhawks to the 22-yard line.
Excellent job. And it was just a matter of time. It felt like Hamilton was daring Arrowhead to throw to Ryan Hyman. They were playing up on him. Double move there. Stop and go, and a well-placed ball where Ryan could get it. And now we're in business here. So Arrowhead really, really needs to capitalize with a touchdown here with 3:27 left in the half.
Andy, you may have a bruised shoulder by the end of this game.
Hand off to Craig. Nice little juke up the middle and a dive to gain some nice yardage. Our clock is ticking at 3:08.
They've had some red zone issues over the last few games where they get it down here and they just struggle to find ways to get in the end zone. That was a huge point of emphasis this week. See if it can pay off.
Hand off to Craig, barreling down the middle once again. He's picking up some nice yardage, but that'll bring up third down with still, looks like 5 to go.
I thought he had more yards than that.
I did too. I'm just trusting the scoreboard. Maybe they marked him down a little earlier than it looked. But we are heading to 2 minutes to go in the half.
Come on.
By the time this ball is snapped. Hansen looking to throw. He's got Crowley open in the end zone. Oh, he's called out of bounds. Nice catch, but just a couple of feet too far to the left.
Oh, yeah, that's, it's not a bad ball placement. I know they work this in practice. He's got to try and drag those feet. He kind of lost where he was in the end zone and tried to toe tap. He was on the blue. You got to do anything you can to keep that 1 foot, and they practice the toe tap drills. You would have loved to see him try to make an attempt to that.
All right, Cam DeBoer in to kick. Trying to get some points out of this. Nice snap, nice kick. And it is good.
Okay, good. Yeah, so field goal there brings it to a 1-score game, 8 points. Touchdown and an extra 2-point conversion, excuse me. So got something out of it. Still getting denied out of the end zone though, so the red zone woes still continue for Arrowhead. Had a big pass play to Ryan Hyman, but then we're shut down again. 147. That's a lot of time for a team like Hamilton that can go up tempo.
All right, a low kick, and here is the return for Hamilton across the 25, brought down at the 27.
Yeah, I wonder if that wind coming in is making them worry a little bit if they can get to the end zone. So kind of a squib kick. I'm not sure if he just missed it or that's their game plan. Good job covering that though. Minute 40 left. Plenty of time for the Hamilton team that likes to go fast. I'm looking for Michelle Ryan, who on defense is going to come up and make another play. We had that interception on their first drive. Who's going to jump out here and make a play for the defense?
All right, something's telling me that Hamilton's going to try to make a few passes here, and Evan Wozniak's going to sniff one out. Look for number 10 to come away with the ball on this drive. All right, number 33 is running it to the left. And a nice tackle there by Brendan Foley.
Brought down by Foley and Tarkowski.
They'll bring up 2nd and 3 as the clock ticks toward halftime. 1:20 to go. Another run right up the middle. Oh, 33 broke loose a little bit. He did get the first down, looks like it, from where the refs are standing.
Schrader on the carry.
Nice run there by Schrader.
Yeah, 2 run plays. I don't know if they're just trying to pick up a first down or is Hamilton kind of content to take an 8-point lead into the halftime. No, here's a pass play.
Go get it, Evan. Turn. Oh! Okay, that was Tarkowski who almost came up with it. Nice job by the defense.
Erdman's pass incomplete.
Erdman just threw it up and hoped someone could come get it, but if not, there's only
worked for him earlier in the
47
game,
seconds.
And, yeah, it's not a bad thing. You turn it over way down in that side. The way that Arrowhead's offense has been really slow to move. It's a good shot by Hamilton.
Erdman with the nice pass to 13, and he gets a first down crossing the 45.
Erdman to Restovino.
Oh, the pressure.
All right, Erdman's rolling. Oh,
incomplete.
He just had it pop out when he hit the ground there. 86 couldn't haul it in.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
It just seems like our pressure is just right there, but not quite on the quarterback. And so, 2nd and 10 here, 26 seconds. Hamilton trying to see if they can get into field goal range. They will have the wind at their back, so it did aid in Arrowhead making a long field goal earlier. So see if they can't put something together here to get some positive yards.
All right, Erdman.
Screenplay.
Yep.
That's
to
a good
the
call.
left.
Somebody get a tackle.
Yep.
That's a
brought
really
down
big
nicely
tackle.
there. Of course, Brendan
Keeps
Foley.
the run going. Keeps the clock going. Burning a timeout. 17 seconds. It's a really good play call. You saw that D line just bite. They got through right away. They're chasing the quarterback, and they don't make that one tackle there. That would have been trouble for Arrowhead.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense. Remains 30.
All right, so now 3rd and 1 from the 37 here. 17 seconds to go in the half after the encroachment.
Almost got him again.
All right, Erdman throwing to the left.
Oh, great breakup.
Anthony.
Great play by Vetta knocking that down. That'll bring up 4th and 1 here now.
And with the 13 seconds, I'm not sure. I'm trying to see how many timeouts does Hamilton have. Do they have any timeouts
They
left?
have 1 left, and so does Arrowhead.
Okay, so they can make it. They can get a first down. Clock will stop while they get the first down. Move the chains, but time is now becoming an issue.
And
Yeah,
a
and that's
flag.
illegal. Substitution.
Legal substitution. Offense.
It's a huge penalty for Hamilton. That's going to back him up 5.
So now 4th and 6 from the 42. 13 seconds to go. All right, Erdman looking to throw it deep right.
Intercepted or broken up. Either way, actually
Yeah,
benefit
yeah.
Arrowhead. It's
Great coverage there by Jack Gorst.
yeah. You saw the pressure just get to the quarterback there, and he wasn't able to step into it. So wild game, but a stand nevertheless for the defense as Hamilton was able to move the ball pretty well, but tighten down there, and that illegal substitution penalty really cost them there a chance to get into field goal range.
So now Arrowhead has 6 seconds left. They could just come in and take a knee, or maybe they take a shot deep downfield.
Yeah, I mean, you get the ball at half, so you don't want to do anything silly here that would get an interception or a fumble.
And now Hamilton uses their final timeout of the half.
But you do have great speed and great talent in the receivers, so
What's your song?
I'm going to go on a limb and say this is not going to be as fast game as the Pewaukee game that we called. But we're still Still haven't finished. There's been a lot of timeouts, a lot of stoppage for.
This has been a long half. Our first game was long, wasn't it? Wasn't that a long game that night?
All right, Hansen, a short pass to Ryan Hyman. He's running up the middle. And that will be the end of the first half.
All that for that play, that's fine. Get up, Ryan.
Get up, Ryan.
And you hate to see Ryan Hyman struggling a little bit to get off the field.
That's why you take a knee.
And Ryan is now walking off, but still being attended to slightly by the trainers. All right, folks, feel free to stick around for the halftime show. We have the Marching Warhawks coming up next.
Please welcome your 2025 Marching Warhawks. This season, the Warhawks invite you to join them in the journey, a musical adventure that carries us from one destination to the next. We start our journey with Carry On My Wayward Son, released in 1976 by Kansas. Released in 1971 on his album Poems, Prayers, and Promises. Sing along and take it home, band. Released in 2018. Tonight's soloist was Senior Chloe Rose on mellophone. The marching marks are under the direction of Jacob Pulensich, Assistant Director Brian Meisner, and Drumline Instructor Devin Kramowski. And now please welcome to the field Euro Hawkins. Tonight's halftime performance is extra special, choreographed by seniors Sydney and Gwen, and featuring our 4 incredible senior dancers, Ava, Gwen, Laura, and Sydney. This is their final regular season home game performance, so let's make some noise and cheer loud for these amazing young women as they take the field one last time. Each with a special moment to shine. Let's hear it for your Arrowhead Hawkettes. Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to recognize the seniors of our 2025 Marching Warhawks. These students and parents have dedicated a great deal of time and effort towards the instrumental program at Arrowhead, most of them for all 4 years. Please join me in thanking our senior marching band parents and their parent escorts. Mary with Christopher, Mary and Jessica Classic. Evelyn Brando with parent Shelly Brando. Ilana Brim with Mary Oren and Michael Doomer. Emery Davison with Josh Davison and Carrie Davison. Ada Fiker with Amanda Fiker and Jen Fiker. Ariana Greenbaum with Tyler Greenbaum and Teresa Emerity. Cameron Grove with John Grove and Kelly Grove. Elena Herhay with John Herhay and Amanda Herhay. Matthew Jeske with Michael Jeske and Sony Money. Ben Markram with Steve Markram and Michelle Lee. Haley Merrick with Suzanne Merrick and Matthew Aiden Morris
Isn't that pretty
with
cool?
Morris and Mel Morris.
You see?
Don't touch anything.
The kid that was ramming in the walls and grabbing all the computer stuff.
And Todd
Isn't that
Pretty sweet, huh? Cool adventure.
Danielle Paddock with Joe Paddock and Michael Paddock.
Me too.
Yeah, I know. I think our team is in bed right now.
Chloe Rose with Matthew Rose and Jennifer Rose. Dante Schreckenberg with Jason Schreckenberg, Rachel Tarrant, and Rita Schreckenberg.
No. No, the electronic passing is fine.
Lily Talbot
Guaranteed.
with C.
And
And Jason Talbot.
haven't had any I had one day where I just had a lot of kids asking me to go to the bathroom, which was annoying.
Bridget Baker with Connie Victor. And Tom Henry.
But that happened before, so.
Nicholas Villa with Rose Villa and Antonio Villa. Charlie Walgren with John Walgren and Janine Walgren. And Maya Zuniga with Melissa and Mariah.
What is it? The chapstick or what? Let's put the cat back on there. Your warm chapstick, okay?
Now please welcome our 4 incredible seniors on the Arrowhead Hawkettes. These dancers are not only talented performers, but true role models, leading with dedication, heart, and pride for their team. Their leadership and commitment continue to inspire those around them, and we're so excited for the season ahead with these amazing dancers and amazing people. First, Ava Ingenhofer, escorted by Eric and Tracy Ingenhofer.
Wanna go explore a little more?
Gwen Pope, escorted by Bill and Cheryl.
Take your minute. Take care. Next one. Yep.
Lauren Hinderpool, escorted by Ann and Catherine Hinderpool. And Sydney Schneider, escorted by Brian and Melissa Schneider.
What did he say? How's he doing? Yeah, he likes his job.
Yeah, he said it's actually a little slow, so he's maybe thinking about coming and subbing. He did leave the mics on.
welcome back. We got to get some energy going here, Ryan, Michelle. It feels like a little flat out there. So I talked to the student section and I said, "Hey, we got to get some noise." I said, "Let's go." They wanted to blame it on the freshmen, which that made no sense. But
Well, the last people that have anything to do with it.
There
Yeah,
were a lot of
blame
kids
go around.
there. They need to be a lot louder.
They will follow you blindly.
a very eventful first half, even though the score 14-6, lower side. A lot of movement, a lot of different things going on. But it comes down to Arrowhead down 8, start with the ball. Got to get their offense going and have to find a way to find that end zone. And what I like to see, Ryan Michelle, also is number 20's got both shoes on here. Got to get on the ball.
I wish he would tie the one, though, before
And his helmet's
trips.
going on.
Now he's tying his shoe.
All right, so I mean, it's a one-score game, 6-14. It feels like a lot more. I don't think it would take too much to get this stadium energized again.
I'm also looking to see, do we see number 24 on the field? I know he was coming up a little limpy at the end of the half.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 29. Hansen
right there.
looking to pass.
No.
Oh, nice evasion. And he's going to keep it himself, get out of bounds at the 39. I'm sorry, 34. Yeah, Ryan Hyman is indeed in the game. Number 24 shook off that injury during halftime, and he is back.
That's great news for the Warhawks. Good job by Nolan Hansen avoiding a sack, a negative play, and getting positive 4 yards there. But again, they're coming out forcing Arrowhead to kind of throw. They have not gotten a running game going yet, so we'll see what adjustments the coaches made in the halftime.
All right, here's Jabari Craig trying to do that, an adjustment
Nice.
that worked, and that's a first down for Arrowhead.
Yeah, a little bit more running room there, a little bit more of that off tackle as opposed to trying to just run right up the middle. See if they found something, but 2 good plays, first down, good sign, Arrow to start here.
All right, 1st and 10, another Craig run. This time he gains 5 very quickly. Well done, Jabari.
Running hard, fast. And you see, again, the different styles with our running backs. Jabari Craig is our hammer. He's going to run as hard as he can, get as many yards as he can. Devin Nettles is a little bit of a change-up back, has a little bit more of that scat back, as we like to say, a little side-to-side movement.
All right, Hansen's rolling to his left. He's got an interception. Number 7 of Sussex was the person who got it. And then a big flag comes in after the play is over.
I think it's going to be a personal foul on Hamilton. It's going to be after the interception.
Yeah.
Just an ill-timed throw by Nolan on this opening drive that, matters so much to get the momentum back on. And he threw it right to the Hamilton defender. There wasn't a move that the Hamilton guy had to make. He didn't have to go up and get the ball. It just hit him square in the chest. So not quite sure what Nolan saw or who he was throwing to. And that's sort of been the up and down with Nolan this season. There's times where he has flashes of really extreme accuracy. That started the Ottawa game.
Personal foul, blindside block.
Nolan went a quarter and a half where he didn't miss a single pass. Early in the season, he had more interceptions than he had touchdowns. Sort of righted that ship a little bit, but kind of poking its head at the wrong time is that turnover bug, and see if Arrowhead's defense can't help their offense out and get that ball back. Just when you thought that spark of momentum to get the fans going again, you see that or you can hear that silence again.
Yeah, like blading a wedge over the green after a beautiful drive. Silences the crowd real quick. 1st and 10, Hamilton from the 29. Erdman, quick pass to the right.
They're swarming that time, ready for it.
Great play there by Anthony Vetta.
And you can see our offense does that same thing too. We try and throw that ball sidelines on those little wide receiver screens. And I talked about it earlier. Arrowhead's Arrowhead's receivers are doing a great job blocking. That time, Hamilton, you can see what happens when you miss a block. It goes for a loss of 2. Quick to throw again, little dump pass, picks up good yardage. And just like that, they're back in the 3rd and manageable. So
Brings up 3rd and 7.
you almost feel like as quickly as this offense is moving, we're all of a sudden in a big 3rd down already here with just 10 minutes to, or still 10 minutes to go into the 3rd quarter. There we go.
All right, 3rd and 7. The crowd of Arrowhead showing signs of life.
At least the parents are. Maybe they need to go sit in the student section.
Erdman throws and
Tarkowski's
got it. Touchdown! Touchdown, Warhawks! Tarkowski takes it to the house. 12-14.
With the offense kind of slow going, the defense says, we will get in the end zone for you. And there's a senior, Jack Tarkowski, making another big-time play for that defense. Arrowhead going to elect to go for 2 here to try and tie it up. And just like that, Arrowhead back in it.
The stomping of the feet of the parents helps turn the tide, a catalyst in what we hope will soon be a tie game.
Hammer package.
All right, here we go. Here's the toss, and he's in!
He's in!
He's in! Tie game! 14-14!
Just like that, we are all square.
Boy, this game is a just pendulum swing going back and forth with the momentum. Arrowhead throwing a pick on their first series. And then the defense comes and returns the favor with the pick 6 of their own to get Arrowhead on the board, or in the end zone, excuse me, and tying this game up. We've seen that play by Hamilton twice, 3 times now, and of the 3 times it's been intercepted twice, where the quarterback fakes the run and tries to throw that quick slant. That's one where, as a coach, you just scratch that off your play sheet and say, we're not coming back to that one.
All right, here we go. Evan Wozniak, number 10 for the Warhawks, about to boot this one into the end zone. And indeed, a touchback.
We've
See, just a little bit more bounce in the step on the Arrowhead sidelines, and that momentum, real thing in high school football. See if they can't continue to build on that momentum here. We were wondering who on defense is going to step up and make a play in the first half. Jack Tarkowski said, that's going to be me here in the third quarter. Big play.
All right, 1st and 10. Erdman waits for the snap. He gets it and he hands it off to number 2, running to the right. He's got a nice gain of about 8, an awkward-looking tackle. And that'll bring up 2nd and maybe 2. 2nd and 3 from the 27.
They got to get set. Arrowhead's still walking around as they snap this ball.
Another run, this time up the middle. 1st down and then more.
And that's just a little concerning to me. They've had a full half to get used to this tempo, and they're not jogging back to get set. Would be really frustrating for me if I'm the D coordinator.
First and 10 now from the 33. Erdman throws it. 1st down.
Erdman's pass complete.
Just like that again, you see Hamilton on the move, throwing the ball. He's not going to let that interception rattle him. He's a composed quarterback there, putting the ball on the money.
All right, Erdman looking to throw once again. Going deep to 13. He's got him open, but
Caught it.
he does catch it. Okay, 1st down. Wow, great catch.
By Hamilton's receiver.
Alex Restivo.
As that ball was floating over his shoulder. Concentration off the charts. Great catch.
Yeah, and then hanging onto it while tumbling to the ground. Well done. All right, 1st and 10 now from the 21. That's a flag on the play, but a catch.
Yeah, we saw that clothesline first half not get called, and it got corrected here. That's going to back it up.
Yeah, was that on Ethan Curley?
Yeah, just he was making a move towards the quarterback and just got tackled.
So if it is what we think, that'll bring up 1st and 20
What are
from
we
the
talking about
31.
here?
We'll see. We've yet to hear from the officials.
2 penalties, both on the offense. Legal check. Penalties declined. Got an illegal block on the offense. 10-yard penalty, previous spot. Still 1st down.
That was a big flag because Hamilton just really marched quickly into really great field position. 1st and 20 now from the 31.
Keep an eye on those screenplays that
As Erdman just runs it.
he's trying to pick up any positive yards. Good job, Arrowhead, by not allowing him to get any traction.
Brought down by Big Tasty Johnson.
What's our PNA answer?
Jeff Budsey.
Budsy.
All right, Erdman,
Screenplay.
another quick screen 10.
Yeah, it's just
Wozniak bounces off him, and then 23 pushes him out of bounds, just short of the 1st down.
yeah, it's one of those things where you can almost feel it coming, where they set up 2nd and forever, and you just
fans, there will be a pancake breakfast at the Harlan Fire Department tomorrow.
what's going on here?
flag.
Oh, there was a flag. Okay.
Yeah.
Fire Department. Pancake breakfast.
I didn't see it.
Heartland Fire Department, 7 a.m. until noon.
Looks like it's not good for the Warhawks.
Pass was behind the line of scrimmage. No penalty.
Oh, okay, no
Okay,
penalty.
And just a couple missed tackles. That's been sort of uncharacteristic for the Warhawk defense. Having a hard time bringing down the ball carrier.
Yep, 3rd and 4 here from the 15. All right, and a flag. That'll be good for the Warhawks.
And ball. Ball start. Offense. Still 3.
A little yo-yo action. Ups and downs here. Forward and backwards. Set on the 3rd down.
Third and 9. Big play here for the defense, but I mean, Hamilton's still in good field goal range, probably. Erdman looking to throw. He's going toward the end zone. But he's it again! Oh, baby! He's got it! Arrowhead ball at the 15!
Back-to-back interceptions for the Warhawks, and
That one
the blitz.
was number 29.
Anthony Vetta.
Anthony Vetta.
Arrowhead brought pressure, and the quarterback had to get rid of it a little quicker than he wanted to. Put it up for grabs, and he's done that consistently through this game. Just kind of put it up and hope for the best.
Okay.
And look, is that number 20 back in the game?
Interception by Anthony Vetta.
I don't think so. I could be wrong though. I think it's
He looked
17.
ready to go.
Yeah, I believe that's Jabari Craig running. We'll tell you for sure in a second. Yeah, that's Jabari Craig.
Okay. Still good pickup.
Yeah,
First
6
down.
yards there.
Yeah, starting to get a little traction here now in their run game.
All right, Hansen hands it off to Craig again.
Oh.
He tripped up, but again, he's falling forward and picking up some yards. It's very impressive.
Yeah, I'd like to see our snaps get down a little bit and a little bit quicker. They're kind of moonballs back there, and that is taking time. And so you're letting the defense kind of work through and shed their blocks. I want to see that snap get back a little bit quicker so we can get on track a little faster. Big 3rd down here. Hamilton bringing pressure.
Oh,
Wow.
incomplete pass. Intended for Kugler, bounced off his hands, but it was, it would have been a really tough catch to haul in.
Yeah, and Nolan was under duress there. Hamilton was bringing double blitzes up the middle from their linebackers. Had to get rid of it, put a catchable ball out there. But again, you're seeing Arrowhead's offense just really having a hard time getting anything going. A couple good runs, but nothing after that.
Wozniak to punt. Vento to snap.
Wozniak with a big punt
Good
here.
punt, backing him up. No, we got to go cover.
All right, Hamilton across the 50
Yeah.
and out of bounds at the 46.
So already, good field position for Hamilton. The defense, 3 plays and they're back out there. They played a lot. They had the pick 6 and then we're back out on the field again. 3 and out for the offense, back out on the field again. So Same question applies. Who's going to be the next big player on the defense to make a play here? Because somebody's got to jumpstart us again.
All right, 6:06 to go in the third quarter. Hamilton has the ball at the 47. And Erdman's running it, gain of maybe a couple, runs into a brick wall of Warhawks.
Seeing, interesting, the tide is shifting a little bit with the line of scrimmage. First half, Hamilton was really doing a good job, both offensively and defensively, in the lines to kind of create the forward push. And now Arrowhead is getting some movement on the run game on offense, and their D-line is starting to establish the line of scrimmage. And again, another run for a short stop, so setting up another third down.
Okay, now, number 54's helmet, Big Tasty, came off. Does that mean he has to come out? Is that correct?
Play, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Which on a third down is a big play, so see if we can get another player to step up here. Third and 6, third and 7, third and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 here. We'll see if Erdman passes it or if they're just going to run it up the middle again. Oh, flag on the play. False start on the Chargers.
And
that is a huge call there for the Warhawks.
Some of these mental mistakes, I wonder if the fatigue, you get those big guys, they're going fast. They're running tempo, and they have to get down in a three-point stance. They're blocking. It's a lot of hard work, so those big guys moving that quick, sometimes you can get some of these mental errors. And Hamilton, back-to-back drives now with big penalties on third down. Brought the pressure.
Oh, great pressure there by Ethan Curley. Number 1 chased him down. He got it away just in the nick of time. 4th and 11 coming up.
Believe this is only the second punt of the game for Hamilton. Defense coming out again, putting in a tough spot. 3 and out on our offense. They come out, get their own 3 and out. Arrowhead's offense, you got to help the other side here. You got to do something now with this. Pick up some first downs at least. Have a sustainable drive, even if it's just to flip the field and give your defense a little breather.
Ooh.
Partially blocked, I think, and get up 0.
He's okay. He might have just knocked the wind out of himself.
Yeah, I mean, talked about the competitor with musical chairs. And he's going after that. He's doing everything he can to will this team. Tie game. What a battle here, back and forth now, as it's become a defensive battle for both sides. Hamilton being able to move the ball a little bit, gets in trouble with some of those penalties. Arrowhead has yet to really put a full drive together.
Now would be a great time for that. 1st and 10 from the 26. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Hansen hands it off to Craig. Craig runs it up the middle. Ooh, good defense by the Chargers. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, and it's just sort of that deja vu. We're not seeing a lot of variety. A couple runs and then a pass, couple runs and a pass. You wonder, where is that mixture? Maybe even a little bit of tempo ourselves, something to kind of just break the monotony of the plays that we have going in right now.
All right, 2nd and 8. Another run by Craig.
And this is what I mean.
Nothing
It's
there.
like you get these 2 runs and now you're in a 3rd and long, and you're starting to get really predictable.
Harper's out.
All right, 3rd and 8. Big play here for the Warhawks, trying to get something going. Quick pass, but short of the first down. That'll bring up 4th and 2.
It's hard not to just kind of feel blah about that, you know. 2 runs going nowhere, and then we run a pass route that is short of the sticks. And those are things that we coach at the 3rd, 4th grade level. Is if you're going to throw, you got to get to the first down. Otherwise, it does 0 good to complete that pass. So, Arrowhead's offense just looks absolutely flat today.
All right, Wozniak into punt. It's a nice booming high one. Wow, this one's really impressive.
Wow.
Oh, stop. Pull it back. Oh.
It bounced into the end zone, but that was very uniquely impressive.
It was very good. Yeah, you were hoping to have a little backspin on that one. Just see if, while the offense is kind of stuck in the mud, maybe the special teams and defense, the other 2 phases could get us going. Great punt. Flips the field.
I think if he had been kicking from that direction, we'd have seen it fly through the moon. It was high.
Okay, good job. Marking that. Okay, yep, get it down. Couple yards. They're moving fast.
All right, 2nd and 6
side
here.
to side, making these corners move around just to run it.
Another run.
Great
Well
tackle
defended by
Zero in the
Foley.
backfield. And again, tempo. 3rd down. You have the chance, defense, to give this right back as it's become just a bludgeoning defensive battle.
All right, 3rd and 8 here for the Chargers. 1:33 to go in the quarter. Tie game at 14. Erdman's looking to his left, but now he's got to run right.
Got him.
Nice.
Yes, what a takedown.
Play by Keith Willingham.
Absolutely great job, defense. Asking for some help on the offensive side here. They are doing their job and some, as they have the only touchdown for Arrowhead as a defensive pick 6. But Arrowhead looking to get the ball back in good field position.
4th and 6, another low punt. It bounces at the 48.
Okay, so great starting field position. If there was a time now for Arrowhead to put it together now, play team ball here, right? Help each side out. Defense is doing their part. Offense has got to pitch in and do something now. Come out, run, pass. Let's see if we have a tendency breaker. See if there's something Arrowhead has been holding on to.
All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. Handoff to Nettles. Nettles rolling left. Nice move, but brought down by a bunch of Chargers. Good gain. 5 on the play there.
We got Harper. We got Ryan. How do you sometimes you don't want to overthink this as a play caller. Who are your dudes? Who are the guys that need to touch the ball? And you look out there without Jacob Seiner, 24, 15. How do we get the football into their hands?
2nd and 5. Quick pass to Crowley. Crowley's on the move. Nice juke.
Good
First
job.
down there.
And you see again,
The
what I love
blocking.
by that is the blocking. You got the seniors Ryan, seniors Harper, right? Selfless. They're not the type of receivers that just say, hey, I want the ball. They'll do the little things like blocking. And great pickup there. See if we can just get some momentum with that with that first down. Fourth quarter.
Go Big Red.
Being a winner is a curse. It doesn't matter how much you've won before. You're not a winner till you win again.
Signer trying to get to the edge and does. Out across midfield, Signer with a head of steam. Breaks it inside the 20. He will take it to the house. Gonna go deep. Caught. Touchdown. Oh, baby. What an answer from the Warhawks.
First down.
All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. The start of the fourth quarter. Nolan Hansen in the backfield. And he hands it to Nettles. Nettles runs left. He's got it! First down, Warhawks!
Awesome. Oh, and the ref took a tumble. He got blocked.
Great run.
Yeah, and again, you start to see a little bit of those running lanes, those running holes starting to open up a little bit. So credit to Arrowhead. They're starting to gain more traction, starting to wear down that defensive front. But now here it comes to getting close to the red zone again. Getting close is not good enough. We got to put this one in.
All right, 1st and 10. It's going to be another Nettles roll to the left.
Strung
Very
out well,
short game.
yeah.
Brought down by Cooper Knuff. Xavier Wilkie, gain of 4.
Moving with a little bit more urgency. I like this change of tempo. Let's make sure we get set. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 7.
It looks like Nettles was playing flag
Like, I know.
football.
Yeah.
A big red piece of fabric just fell off his jersey. All right, 2nd and 7. Another handoff. This time Nettles runs right. Ooh, nice gain of a few there before being brought down. That'll bring up 3rd and 5?
Again, just very conservative.
3rd and 4.
2 run plays, good pickups, but what do you have off of this now? A little sense of urgency. What it kind of plays off of that? Do you have a play action?
All right, Jabari Craig back in the game for the Warhawks. All right, Hansen looking to throw. He's airing it out deep to Hyman. He's got him!
Touchdown! Let's go!
He's got it!
You said put the ball in the playmaker's hands, and Ryan Hyman, number 24, answers.
That touchdown sponsored by GFL. Sponsor of Quarterback touchdowns.
Arrowhead, for the first time today, taking the lead.
And the kick is a nice one. Just like that, 21-14. Warhawks have the lead. 10:06 to go in the game.
That's. I'm going to give an assist to the defense on that score. They have continually set up the offense in good field position, but the Warhawks, to their credit on offense, do exactly what they need to do and finish the drive in the end zone. That is their first offensive touchdown today. Sorry, second offense.
I was like, where have I been?
We're so excited. It's been a long
It's been a long.
Yeah, we had the field goal. We had the successful we had the pick six, the hippo.
Sorry, I didn't know. I was checking my email. I was making sure I wasn't getting fished again. I don't want to click on anything.
This one is not going to make to the end zone, so we will get a return. Chargers are brought down at the 22.
Okay. Defense again has a chance to go out there, and they've been playing extremely well this second half. Back-to-back interceptions to start, one pick six. Punt. Well, the jump around, asking if my brother is doing the jump around. And he's so sad that the Badgers are doing terrible this year.
All right, Erdman hands off, and the run goes nowhere. Good defense there. Short gain, maybe gain of 3. 2nd and 7 for the Chargers.
Okay, deep. 2nd and 7.
All right, Erdman in the shotgun. Schroeder to his right. High snap, but handled nicely. Erdman rolling to the right.
No.
Okay, he's tackled, but a nice scramble.
Yep. 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Urban did a really good job of picking up positive yards where it looked like he was going to maybe get sacked in the backfield. Huge play here, 8:58 left in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 2, try and get the offense the ball back here. Urban has been calling his own number quite a bit today when in these situations, 3rd or 4th down, short yards to go. So see if there's a quarterback power coming their way. And there is. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, it looks like.
Yep, the chains are moving.
On the carry.
Fresh set of downs here now is again as they've done the whole game here. Tempo, they're on the ball, ready to snap.
First and 10. Another high snap and well handled by.
Oh, good sack in the backfield. And they are pumped up.
Connor Tierney with the big play. Well done,
Absolutely.
Connor.
And it's interesting. They have tempo, right, and they'll get set, but then they're looking over to the coach. The problem is that line's got to sit for a long time in their stance. Second and long now. As they get set now, and they're still surveying.
All right, Erdman rolling left. Desperation heave. Oh, and Curley almost got it.
Okay, good job.
Good tip to knock that out of bounds at least.
Yeah, and they're starting to give some body blows to this quarterback.
He took a hit.
There's nothing worse from experiences when you have to, throw that ball. You're putting your chest in a very vulnerable, your body in a vulnerable spot, and you have a guy coming down at you, and those hurt. That's credit to Hamilton's quarterback getting up off the ground, but I can tell you right now, he doesn't want to see 0 or 1 anymore in his face. 3rd and long, big play here. Arrowhead defense, 7-18, try and get that ball back.
Erdman's got it. He's got
Plenty of time.
time.
He lets
He's
it
going
go.
deep.
Turn around.
Come on, Wozniak.
Yes.
Oh,
well
wow.
covered. 2 guys. Excellent job, Arrowhead defense. Again, should have fairly good field position. What I'd like to see, that ball has yet been caught for a punt returner. So if we can field even a fair catch here and not let this thing roll.
Deep for the Warhawks, Ryan Hyman.
Yeah, Ryan Hyman, the speedster, waiting on the 35. Again, almost blocked, and there's a flag. Roughing the punter is going to be called here. But he did tip it. The crowd is yelling. That might make a difference. We'll see what the referees say.
Flag on the play.
Is it a 5-yard or is it a 15? It's a 5-yard. It should just be another punt. I like their aggression there, but that's one where it's, you know, just we held them, maybe not put the.
What?
Running into the clear. In fact, I don't think he forced that return.
Okay.
On the return. That's okay. I wonder if they give them an option. If you can take 5 yards, repunt it, or put it 5 yards on the return. I've never heard that before. Maybe Hamilton just knew, 5 yards. They were nervous about that punt getting off in the first place, so instead of risking it, they just back them up 5. Either way you shake it, Arrowhead's going to have the ball. 7 minutes left. If you were ever in need of a long, sustaining drive, this is it.
Easier said than done against this Hamilton defense.
Easier said than done. What we saw was that there was some openings in the running lanes in the last couple series. So, can you pick up some yards? And then is there some safe throws off of that? Let's not try and put this ball in peril here.
We had 2 footballs down there for a while. I didn't know what was going on there.
All right, 1st and 10. Warhawks have the 21-14 lead. 7:04 to go in the game. Handoff to Jabari Craig, I believe. Short gain on the play. I'm sorry, Nettles. Short gain on the play.
Yep. It's not time to get conservative here. With the way that Hamilton's offense can move. Stay aggressive. Pick up first downs. Keep the ball in your hands. So see what sort of plays are they going to just be content to try and run some time off the clock here.
All right. Hansen's going to air it out deep to Hyman. He's got space, but he got turned around and couldn't find it.
Pass incomplete.
Yeah, you can see that speed where you think he's you have him covered, and then he's got an extra gear. That ball, I think, sort of drifted on him. He had a hard time tracking it and had to try to come back for it. But, okay, decent shot. You wanted to go home run play there. Now, again, though, you're 3rd and long. So, it seems like there's a lot of home run or bust here for Arrowhead.
That brings up 3rd and 7 for the Warhawks. 6:22 to go in the game. Hansen's got it. Once again looking to throw. This time a short one to Jabari Craig. He's got it, and he's staying in bounds. Ooh, big hit there on the sideline. He stayed in bounds, it looks like. And it's a 1st down Warhawks. Great play there by Jabari Craig.
Yeah, what an effort, but he took a hit.
That was a big hit.
What an individual effort, though. He broke a tackle. It was a short gain and would have been a punting situation, but individual effort like he's done all night.
All right, 1st and 10. We got Nettles running. Very short gain, maybe 1, maybe just gain of 0.
In Arrowhead, they may be down to, their last running back here with Devin Nettles. I know they have some other junior varsity guys, but injuries to Jacob Seiner ankle, and we'll see how Jabari is. Something to keep an eye on, as Arrowhead is continually trying to drain this clock, getting to 5.5 minutes. Another first down would go a long ways.
Yeah, 2nd and 8 here from the 43, and it's going to be a Nettles run up the middle. He's rolling. He's staying on his feet. Very impressive stuff there from the sophomore.
Both these running backs today, Jabari and Devin, once Jacob went down there, they haven't missed a beat, and what I love is their determination to finish runs. I mean, only a sophomore, but you can see his talent level. Third and short. Gotta have it if you're Arrowhead. You gotta pick this up. Keep the chains going. As Hamilton's gonna sell up for the run here.
Here's the snap, and Nettles has it nowhere.
Yeah.
Loss of a few on the play there. Great defense by the Chargers.
Yeah, it's just too many bodies, and so overloading and
Nettles on the carry.
getting penetration. I mean, that just kills your run plays. And so, see what's going to go on here. I bet you there's going to be some sort of try and get him to jump, let the time go down. They're not going to snap this. They're just going to try to get him to jump off sides.
Each team has 3 timeouts to go as we are approaching 4-minute mark in the game. Timeout, Arrowhead. 3:45 to go.
Yeah, just going to bleed up all the time you can. Maybe get a cheap ball there. Hamilton wasn't fooled. They're a well-coached program. 3:45. Arrowhead is no stranger to close games. 4-point loss to Muskego 3 weeks ago. Thrilling overtime victory against McGuanago last week. Coming down to the wires now against a great Hamilton team. Looking to punt this one deep, let the defense go to work.
All right, Wozniak has it. He gets the punt off.
Gosh.
Jeepers.
And it takes
Good
an
roll,
Arrowhead
good
bounce
roll, good
across the
roll,
15,
good roll.
across the 10.
Yes. Nice.
Special teams, defense, really setting the tone. Offense doing just enough. 3:30.
Yeah, 3:30 to go in the game.
91 yards to go.
Just like they have all game, Arrowhead is going to be counting on their defense here big time. Had 3 interceptions tonight, I believe?
Yep, 3 interceptions, and what they've had is a lot of quarterback pressure, so I want to see what they have dialed up. Are they going to bring extra guys to try and get in this quarterback's face? They've hit him a lot, and there's a screenplay to start. Well covered, number 0, Brendan Foley is able to dive in there and get on his feet.
Curling the tackle. Gain of 3.
These are the situations you practice for all week.
2nd and 6. Erdman airs it out.
Wide
Way
open.
left. Huge catch. Getting all the way to the 48-yard line, just like
breaking
that.
Coverage, and I mean that's just a huge play for Hamilton to march it right out to the 50-yard line in 2 plays. And one of Arrowhead's players cramping. I do wonder. There's been a lot of cramping on this cold night. For a team that goes...
It hasn't just been cramps tonight.
For a team that goes up-tempo, you'd expect that, but it's also gives a nice little breather for the defense here.
Well, folks, if you love watching high school sports on your computer, make sure you tune in to the Girls Golf State Championship on Monday and Tuesday. Or better yet, make the drive out to University Ridge. Your Arrowhead Warhawks tee off on Monday starting at 9:40 on the back nine, starting on hole 10.
Huge play for Hamilton. About a 40-yard bomb. Puts them right at midfield, right near midfield. Plenty of time left. Breathing hope. Now, Arrowhead's defense coming out here. I think it's Dom Johnson. He has been cramping all night, so it's tough. Once you get him, it's tough to get rid of him.
Okay, 1st and 10. Hamilton has a lot of momentum here after that huge pass play. And it's going to be a screen left. Nice big gain of 8 on the play.
Yep.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. 2:53.
Someone's got to make a play here. Don't let them just march down here.
Second and 2. Erdman looking to pass. He's got time. He's got a guy open. Tarkowski on the coverage. What's it going to be? He might have been out of bounds. They're taking a long time to talk about it. I don't know. I say no. Hamilton sidelines say yes. It is a catch. Wow, huge play. All the momentum with the Chargers right now.
Another seemingly break in coverage. It seems to be the same play run over again. A deep shot down the sidelines. Corner doesn't run with them. The safety can't get over there.
All right, we're at 2:36 on the clock. Run up the middle. Schroeder's got it in. Touchdown, Chargers.
Oh, the Chargers come charging back, and with 2:27, I expect them to just kick an extra point. If this would have gone down a little bit closer in time, I was wondering in my head what they've shown or they've done in the past where they've gone for 2 to take the lead. But there's too much time here. I assume what you do is kick the extra point, tie it up, and go from there. Arrowhead's offense has been pretty stagnant of late. But there's some discussion going over on the Hamilton side, so see what they elect to do. And that's impressive with 3:30. I mean, they basically in 1 minute, they went 91 yards. Really capped off by 2 long streaking throws.
Okay, it looks like they might be going for 2 here. Huge play. As William Contreras' walk-up music blares, looks like we are having a timeout to talk things over.
looks like they are going to go for it here. What a call to take a lead here. And another timeout. This is just ridiculous.
Okay, so Arrowhead has 1 timeout left. Hamilton has 2 now.
They're just trying to get a look at the defensive set, I guess, but here we go. Hamilton still looks like they're going to elect to go for 2. 2:27 left.
All right, here we go. Hardman has it. He's rolling right. Big pressure. He heaves it up. It's going to be out.
Incomplete.
No good.
Arrowhead is going to hold on to a 1-point lead with 2:27 left.
The defense, though, is freezing.
There's a flag on the play.
Where?
They're gonna call interference.
The ball was
They're
out
gonna
of
call
the back of the
interference
end
in that
zone.
corner.
No.
No.
There we go.
Oh!
So Arrowhead's got to keep it together here. There's still 2:27. Hamilton out of timeout.
No, they have 2 remaining.
They have 2 timeouts remaining. So if you're Arrowhead, you still have to pick up first downs here. Be watching for any onside, I guess. Anything's at play. Make sure all your special teams, your ducks in a row. Talk to your guys, keep the emotions in check. Still plenty of time. That's why I think going for 2 there is interesting. You don't get it. You still have time to get this ball back if your defense holds. And the way Arrowhead's offense has been playing, they have not been moving the ball well. I would have loved to hear an explanation for why the flag was thrown to begin. I never saw one hit the ground.
I didn't see one either, but I was worried about that play in the corner.
And I almost wonder if they're going to call it the ball was uncatchable. So
It looked like the ball was uncatchable. I mean, it was out. It landed at the back of the blue.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, lot to look for here. We could have an onside kick coming our way. We could, I mean, 2 timeouts.
If I'm Hamilton, I just boot this deep, try and pin it back by between the 10s there. There's nobody back for Arrowhead. And you have 2 timeouts.
If they did boot it over those guys' head and they had to run and get it, would you want them as a coach to just fall on it or pick it up?
Well, I would have one guy back deep enough that he could field this.
Okay.
To be honest. And now I think they're going to adjust and
Now
they'll go
they're
back.
gonna go back a
bit. Still doesn't look like they're in their normal set, so.
And it's an onside kick attempt. Fall on it! Fall on it!
Nothing's going to be easy today.
It looks like Arrowhead did come up with it.
Still plenty of time if you're Hamilton with those 2 timeouts. You cannot just run the ball and not get a first down.
We need first down. We need a first down.
First and 10 from the 36.
So we'll see what Arrowhead can do here. We know they're going to want to put the ball on the ground, make them burn the timeouts, but you'd love to just pop one here, see if we can get some movement. Bring your big bodies in.
And it's a Nettles run, shimmy shaking to nothing. But good job securing the ball, not letting anything bad happen. 2:15, and is that a timeout?
Oh, yep, timeout. They'll burn that timeout. You got one more. I mean, if you know you're going to run it, I wonder if there's any thought, bring in that Foley big package. That way, they went for 2 on it. That's their big Tristan Seidel from the defense. That's Brendan Foley. That's some heavier package.
Loudest I've heard the student section all night. All it took was some Justin Bieber to sing along to.
I knew they'd been listening to Justin Bieber on their little AirPods or whatever.
On their seashells?
On their seashells. All right.
Here we go. 2nd and 9 from the 37.
Is that number 0 Brendan Foley out there? Hey, I asked for it and now they came with it. I think here comes that hammer package.
Ask and you shall receive. Foley's got it. He's just turning up the middle. Takes a few seconds to bring him down. Maybe a few yards gained. And this is Sussex Hamilton's final timeout at 2:05 to go in the game.
And we got one left.
3rd and 8.
So 3rd and 8. How do we lose yards?
I think it's not really 3rd and 8. I think it's probably 3rd and 5, and the scoreboard's just a little off.
Even where they're marking, look at where they're marking.
It was 2nd and 9 though. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see where the ball is. You're right. That's 8 yards.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looked like he got almost to the 40, but I mean they might have blown it dead first, or.
If there's any way Arrowhead can get a first down, that's going to end the game. If they don't, it's still going to take a considerable amount of time. You still have a timeout Arrowhead, so they won't be in a hurry to run that 4th down play. But first things first, let's see what kind of formation they're going to come out in. It looks like
the same thing.
Brendan Foley's out there as well. If they got a wrinkle on that, if they got some sort of way to run this, I'd love for him to be under center.
Yep, Foley has it. He's running. He's down, and the clock is ticking.
To go. So Hamilton's going to get a shot here. And remember, they're going to only need a field goal. First thing I want to do is shore up our punt team. They got awfully close last time. Arrowhead's probably going to elect to just let this go all the way down until they have to call a timeout.
Yeah, and we saw last drive how quickly Hamilton can
They
get the
scored
ball
90
downfield.
91
91
yards in a minute 30. So, and again, they don't have to get in the end zone now. I don't know what we haven't seen their kicker out. They went for 2. Have not seen a field goal, so we don't know what kind of range he has. Wind's blowing a little bit to Hamilton's back, so only 8 in there.
Take a timeout. All timeouts sponsored by Town Bank.
So first things first, get the punt off. We know they're going to send the house.
Looks like Muskego won over Ocon 41-10.
Remember, Hamilton won't have any timeouts, so that the timeouts, the clock will stop with first downs, but anything after that, they're going to be really trying to send the house here.
All right, here's the punt attempt. 4th and 5. 1:17 to go in the game. Wozniak has it. Oh, and
blocked.
it kind of hits something. It takes an Arrowhead bounce at least.
Oh no, it is
But kind of a
dire
worst case
situation
scenario
here. With 1 minute left, Hamilton is in great field position. We don't know where their kicker is good from, but Arrowhead made a 52-yarder. They kicked it from the 42, so they only need about 15 yards to be in a pretty makeable field goal. No timeouts left. Watch the wide receiver screen to the bottom here.
All right. Erdman looking to his coaches. No timeouts left. 1st and 10. Here we go. Erdman's back. He's throwing it deep left. That same play again. Overthrown, out of bounds.
Still, third time it was run, and there were still openings there. Quarterback took a massive hit again. They were going for a home run. Arrowhead just got to play deep. There's no letting these guys behind you. I don't know what the confusion is.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 here. Throwing it to the right this time, much shorter.
It's not a first down, so this is going to continue to run.
Clock is running.
Yep.
3rd and short.
Be ready, be ready, be ready.
46
be ready.
seconds left. Clock is ticking. It's a run. It's up the middle. He's not getting it. He's
Short.
not getting it.
This is going to might end the game.
4th down. 31 seconds.
You're going to have to go for a Hail Mary here on this play. Back up your defense. There's going to be no other plays after this.
Erdman back. Throwing it deep to the right. Tarkowski's there. Incomplete. Incomplete.
Game over.
Game is going to end 21-20. Warhawks.
That ball looked like it was a fight between the receiver and the defender for a second. Arrowhead is going to hold on for another nail biter. They are not making it easy. In a game where the offense only scored 7 points, Arrowhead's going to come away with a 1-point victory. Credit to a team performance. Credit to Hamilton. Came out and played hard. You can see why they're in that number 1 seed as well. Went for 2. Hamilton went for 2 to take the lead with 2:27. Didn't get it. And this one, ladies and gents, is going to be a credit to that defense. Defense is going to get the game ball As long as we can get a snap and take a knee, that is it, ladies and gents. Arrowhead on top. Continuing that momentum. 1 game left to go, and then we're in the postseason, ladies and gents.
All right. Have a happy homecoming, everyone. See you next time.